My dear friends, welcome to the sixth day of the Novena of the Holy Spirit. I'm Father Dominic and I'm recording this video for you from the Appian Way here in Rome. And today we are going to reflect on the gift of knowledge. And in order for us to understand better the gift of knowledge, we need to make a distinction between two things. Between the rational wanting and the emotional wanting. The rational wanting is something related to the head, which is more the wisdom that we can approach by educating our way of thinking, by how Christ used to think, educating our heart by the way Christ used to feel for others, and educating our actions by trying to follow and imitate the example of Christ. That is more wisdom. Knowledge goes deeper than that. Knowledge is the gift of seeing reality through the eyes of God. And the gift of knowledge goes beyond that intellectual wisdom that we can achieve by studying, by reflection. I wish to start this explanation by sharing a story. Once I was listening to a person, and this person experienced something negative in her past. She was talking about an abortion, and we know that abortion is not something nice in itself. It's not something good. It's the termination of life of an innocent child. And while we were praying together and asking the healing from the Lord, something really deep happened. So what happened, she started to pray, she started to reflect, she started to ask God's forgiveness. And while she was doing that, a question came to my heart. And I asked her, if you were God and you are looking at yourself, what might you say to that person? And while before this moment she was experiencing a lot of guilt, she was focused completely on herself, she started to understand something different. She started to understand that even though what she did was something really horrible, really bad in itself, looking at the same reality from the eyes of God, she understood that now that child whom she has killed, now that child is in heaven. And she became slowly aware that this child is now a saint. He is near God. That child, because he is a saint in heaven, does not have remorse against her. He is not angry against her. And she slowly understood that even though what she did is something really, really bad in itself, at the end, God transformed that reality. Now the child is a saint in heaven. And now, from that moment onwards, she started to pray to her own child to give her the healing that she needed. She became instantly, by seeing reality through the eyes of God, that she is the mother of a saint. And she started to compare herself to the mother of Carlo Acutis. And then brought a lot of healing. And this is the gift of knowledge. The gift of knowledge helps us to understand reality through the heart of the Lord. And when we start to reason in this manner, we start to discern almost everything. For example, sometimes we are happy when we are successful, maybe in our ministry, maybe in our family, maybe in our work. And sometimes we feel discouraged when our action is not fruitful. But sometimes, when we start seeing reality through the eyes of God, even though, for example, someone might be suffering, maybe from a physical illness, there might be something different. There might be a deeper purpose for that suffering. Maybe even success sometimes. We can't measure whether we are doing the will of God according to our success or our lack of success. Because even success, it could be sometimes a temptation for us. It will be leading us to ways, to pathways where the Lord does not want us to be. Maybe the Lord has prepared something deeper, something that goes beyond that success that we desire. So the gift of knowledge is a gift through which we look at reality, we look at what's happening in our lives and try to see it through the eyes of God. For example, here I'm on the Appian Way. This way was the number one way that led to the Roman Empire. The apostles came here under arrest, we can say, especially the Apostle Paul. But the Lord had something deeper. The Lord brought them here so that after a few years, He will use the roads of the Roman Empire so that the gospel will be spread throughout the world. And that's how we expect the gift of knowledge. This is the gift of knowledge, when we try to see reality, what's happening around us, through the eyes of God. Each one of you is going through his or her own journey. I wish to invite you that during this novena to the Holy Spirit, we ask more for the gift of knowledge, so that while we reflect on our actual journey, on where we are at this point in our lives, we ask the knowledge so that we will see this reality not according to our own thinking, not according to us, not according to our reasoning or calculation, but through the eyes of God. Let us ask the Holy Spirit to fill us with His gift, especially today the gift of knowledge, so that we start seeing reality through His eyes. Thank you, and God bless.